Hello, this is CookieRX and welcome to the first annual NRLA Indianapolis 500 for the 6th race of the NRLA Walmart IndyCar series. It is finally here, ladies and gentlemen. We have actually reached to the end of the 2021 week schedule, since we've already watched the Coca-Cola 600 race, so yeah. Welcome to the last NRL race of this month of May, as we're moving on to June. As for June, that's when summer is gonna come up from that month. So I am pretty much prepared to for summer, because there's gonna be a couple of good things during the summer. So yeah, I'm pretty much prepared for that month. But yeah, anyways, if you see why the starting grid, if you see why the lineup, or whatever you call it, the starting grid or lineup, if you look at it differently, here's a couple reasons why why the starting grid looks different. The old Indianapolis track that's actually in the game, the usual Indianapolis track that was born in 2003, it was a total mess from that track. Okay, there's a lot of crashes that have happened from that track, and it drove me crazy, and I obviously couldn't do anything other than just trying to change the race length or turn off cautions. But you know what, I decided to just screw it, and I nearly gave up, but I found the 2018 version of this track, and it just seems to be running that fine. So that was a big mistake for me. So yeah, we're gonna pretend that everything you saw from the Indy qualifying was a total pain in the ass, and I hope you guys will never see that again for my second channel, and just pretend that this is the actual starting grid from the Aquafina Indy qualifying, because I am really not in a good mood for this. But you know what, the show must go on for the first annual NRLA Indianapolis 500 anyways. So yeah, here's a quick race recap of the Cheerios Indy Grand Prix. Yes, we had cautions from that Cheerios IndyCar Grand Prix race, but there was only like 3 cautions during that race, so it was alright. It's not as bad as the original Indianapolis track though, which is the oval version. Yeah, the IndyCar Grand Prix race wasn't that bad. All about 3 cautions, but it had a disappointment ending. But in the end, John Andrews have won his first race for the Cheerios IndyCar Grand Prix, and the reason why I say it's a bit disappointment is because we only got 2 cars that had both of their mechanical problems. So 2 of them still had some good finish without getting themselves DNF'd. Or at least 2 or 1 of them. We'll see if we lose Sakala, who still gets second. No, I don't think he still gets second. I forgot that Trey Smith finished second. Whoops. But I don't know, I can't really get any guesses anymore. But yeah, Trey Smith finished second, with John Andrews, who just won that race, and that gave Trey Smith 9 points to reach up the top of the point standings. So he is your new current points leader, ladies and gentlemen, and yes, he is your new qualifying pole sitter. So That's at least two accomplishing things that he had just had for the IndyCar Grand Prix and the Indianapolis 500. So that's pretty much something. Not something of what he wanted, but like I said, I can't do anything about that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start this race already. So let's get to the starting grid for the first annual NRLA Indianapolis 500 race. Row 1 is Trey Smith in the 14. Like I said, he is their new pole sitter right now, so yeah. And alongside with Trey is Ty Nicholas in the 8. At row 2 we got John Andrews, the previous winner, and Trey's teammate Keith Kent. Row 3 we got Lewis Nkawa and Beefrey Creed. Row 4 we got Freddie Waters and Cara Bell. Row 5 we got Kip Silverpoint and Dylan Ibrahiman. Row 6 we got Zachary Doletto and Phil Moscow. Row 7 we got Christian Vargas and Sofia Fragnetto. Row 8 we got Owen Crafton and Lance Smith Jr. Row 9 we got Daniel Bouchard and David Byers. Then at row 10 we got Mike Manford and Will Parrish. The row 11 we got Nick Kennedy and Joey Cachara. The row 12 we got Addison Joel and Logan Williams. Row 13 we got Joshua Robinson and Peter Onjak. Row 14 we got Andrew Williams and Reggie Fogelman. Then finally at row 15 at the last row is Simon Oskin in 28. So that is it for your current and new starting grid for tonight's Indianapolis 500 race. So let's go ahead and get to the command. Get to the race report once until the pace car. Excuse me. Once until the pace car gets itself back to pit lane for the last time at Indianapolis of this month. We'll start things off with a bang for the first annual NRLA Indianapolis 500.
Drivers, start your engines!
Engines have been fired up with our IndyCar drivers, getting ready to start their first Indianapolis 500 race, and the pace car is going to roll off to turn 3 and turn 4. And some of them are going to be separated a bit, but that is fine. That's just how it goes for this new Indianapolis track. But anyways, here's your race report. We got 40 laps for this race, 100 miles. Probably no pit windows, because I'm pretty too lazy to check when they're gonna pit. So you're pretty much gonna tell when they're gonna pit soon. Anyways, previous winner is John Andrews, and this is our first IndyCar Racing 2018 mod race at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. And yes, there's gotta be cautious for this, but yeah, anyways, the pace car has already got itself back to pit lane as we're going green for the first annual NRLA Indianapolis 500 race. We're starting off with Trey Smith leading away in the 14 car. Ty Nicholas still at the same usual spot. So is John Andrews in the 46 and Keith Kent. Probably Lewis Nkawa. Yeah, Lewis Nkawa. But yes, they're going to pass each other soon, so there may be some new positions or whatnot, but they've been zooming for that track without trying to crash into that wall yet. So, like I said, I did do some. Oh, I didn't say this before, but I'm gonna mention this now. I did do a few test racing for a couple of seconds, probably or a minute, almost a minute. I don't know, but what I'm trying to say is that during a few test races for this track, so far I didn't got any cautions by more than 5 or 6 cautions that were out. So this should be a good one. We're still gonna have cautions on for this race, just not too many. Okay, I'm assuming that Andrew Williams have pitted early. But okay then. Surprised how nothing has been changed yet, but this is most likely a single file pack racing here at Indianapolis, so that may be the reason why we're not having that much crashes from this track. So this may be a shit show at this point, but I don't know, we're just gonna watch the whole race and see how this goes. We're not gonna give up on it yet. Look, I'll try and at least commentate on a few things. There we go, finally got a new driver. Ty Nicholas will qualify for second. We really had an open spot to that inside lane, so he will pass. He already passed Trey Smith for the lead. And Trey Smith is trying to keep his position, so he will stay to second for now. But I wonder if John Andrews is going to try to pass him, though. But Trey Smith is catching up on Ty Nicholas' car. So, I don't know, he may be the leader again, but at the same time, I don't think he will be the new leader. So, I don't know, we'll just have to find things out for Trey Smith to see how well he would still do for this Indianapolis 500 race. Ty Nicholas had made that outside move work, since Trey Smith, well, he was planning to pass the leader, but the outside lane seems to work out for Ty Nicholas to go even a bit faster. But yeah, just don't know what else to say about that. But the previous winner seems to want to pass Trey Smith for second, though. But he won't be passing him yet, though, so there's still some patience left in him. But he's gonna need to at least get a good draft from these two drivers to try to pass Trey Smith, but not yet though. Trey Smith is really getting behind of Ty Nicholas's car, only by a few seconds. So far we're at 11 laps out of 40. You know, I really was about to try to say something, but this is just also painful. I think literally almost everyone had continued to do some single file pack racing out here in Indianapolis. I didn't know how terribly could that go, but I don't know what to do with this. I just wanted to do a Indianapolis 500 race for a reason. Then this track is like, now we're going for single file pack racing out here in Indianapolis, so this has gone pretty stressful. And at this point, as I'm recording this for Monday, yes, I know it seems to be a bad day to record this, but I didn't really give a damn, but I decided to record this before I get to the Indiana qualifying. But for the next day, from Tuesday, that's where you'll actually see the Indiana qualifying video at my second channel, since it was pretty easy to edit it, since I didn't have to cut out a few things. Since practice / qualifying sessions are more different than racing, the actual races. So hopefully that wouldn't have gone pretty bad. Same thing. Hopefully that will go to the same thing for the USF 2000 race, since I'm literally trying to make it entertaining as possible, but at this point you guys are just gonna skip the whole video and see the results. But hey, if you didn't give a shit, then I wouldn't have given a shit either. So all you really want is a championship, so I will give it to you in about a couple weeks. So enjoy it while the series lasts. Guess that's all I'm gonna talk about, other than just oh, Oh man! Oh, we might have something. Trey Smith tried to pass Ty Nicholas. He thought it was clear to the inside lane, but Ty just immediately just blocked him from that side to the inside. Where am I going? Okay, just going to the inside again. I don't know how this would work out, but oh, it seems like he was gonna make it work. There he goes. He just got his lead back after from a couple minutes ago, but yes, he got his lead back, folks. And John Andrews will move to second in the 46th Exalted IndyCar. Ty Nicholas at the end will drop back down to the top 3. Well, he's gonna go to the inside lane to at least try to pass John Andrews to keep his position to where he qualified, but it's still gonna be tough around here at Indianapolis, since we don't often see a lot of passing for any of these drivers. Chip Point had just gone to the inside lane for a bit, but it wouldn't work if he would have been closer to Freddie Waters, so, and that goes to every drivers, so what Kip Point can only do is to wait it out and see if Kips could actually pass the driver for 8th. There goes John Andrews. He's gonna go for it. He's definitely gonna have the chance. Oh my god. I keep going to the pace car. What the heck? But yes, John Andrews have just passed the leader, so he will become the new leader. He won the Cheerios IndyCar Grand Prix race, so now he's out here trying to win the main event of the NRLA Indianapolis 500 race. And that will make it 2 wins for him. For his 2 big Indianapolis events for the IndyCar series. And guess what? Ty Nicholas is already back to second after passing Trey Smith, so Trey Smith will end up move to 3rd with his teammate Keith Kent behind him. Melissa Kellogg surprisingly will be running to 5th. So there's completely no changes for him yet, so and Andrew Williams already 1 lap down from the start. Also, I pretty much don't have any water for my mini fridge anymore, so I'm gonna end up commenting 2 things, or just 1, with a dried ass throat. And yes, I said 2, because if I was confident enough to actually get through the end of this race, then I would be commenting the Indiana qualifying thing. So, yeah, that's why I said either 2 or 1 things that I could do for Monday. By the time I'm recording this by Monday, but yeah. Trey Smith also tried to pass Ty Nicholas. He thought it was closer enough to Ty, but apparently he didn't have a chance to do that yet. But Ty Nicholas does have the chance to actually had that gap to the inside lane, so he will pass John Andrews for the lead. And that will give Trey Smith back to second. The only thing he needs to do is to get his lead back to fight against Ty Nicholas again. And John Andrews is back to third. But he will be the new leader again until he will pass two drivers again. But you only gonna find out when that's gonna happen for at least a couple laps. But there goes Trey Smith for the lead again, already passing Ty Nicholas for the lead. And so John Andrews will also move to second. And Keith Kent, who was gone way in front of John Andrews' car, he will move to third after passing Ty Nicholas. So that's gonna be 4 positions for Ty Nicholas. So yeah, he lost 4 positions, since Louis Akawa also had the chance to pass him for 4th. So hey, he at least finally got a new position at Indianapolis. So yeah, John Andrews is now between of 2 AJ Foya Enterprises drivers. And the only thing that John Andrews needs now is to try to pass the leader, and then he will get his lead back again. And I guarantee you that Ty Nicholas won't be the new leader again, since we're pretty much close to the end of the Indianapolis 500 race. Oh, that was almost a contact from Keith Kent to John Andrews, since he almost just took him out of that first turn, but everything has seemed to be alright. John Andrews is going to continue to catch up to Trey Smith with a good draft from the 14. Maybe it was a good draft, but I don't know. But Keith Kent is just going to be at third for now. Or at least he will be moved to second soon if he can pass John Andrews. Oh, Louis Okawa to the inside. I don't know if that's a good idea. Yep, that's not a good idea to do that. He's back to 5th. Just by that outside lane. And that will give Ty Nicholas back to 4th. Oh man. I told you that was a bad idea to move to the outside. There's nothing you could do to at least just pass a few drivers just by that inside lane at Indianapolis, so oh my god, I'm having a stroke again. But yeah, that's the only thing you can do to this Indianapolis track. Just go to the inside, and then hopefully some of these drivers can go to the outside, and then you'll have the chance to get to new positions. Unlike Keith Kent that tried to get closer to John Andrews. Oh, he almost had it. But it won't work just yet. We got about 10 laps left until we end this Indianapolis 500 race, but jeez, this must be difficult for Keith Kent. He really was only wanted us to at least move to second, so that could be a 1 or 2 finish for the H848 Enterprises team. Only got about 9 laps left for this race, so he's still got some time to try to pass John Andrews. But if he's not gonna try to do it again, then it's just gonna be a top 3 finish for him. Or else that John Andrews would pass the leader Trey Smith, which he was gonna try to do it. Not now, but he will do that soon. He was just not that ready yet. He really wanted to get that second win out here at the same track from the actual oval race version of it. Yeah, this is just gonna be a free caution race. No one has crashed, and yes, the caution was on for this race. There was just not any cautions for this race, so... Oh, wow. That just sucked him. Trey Smith was really going to the outside lane. And that didn't give John Andrews a chance to pass him. Just wow. 7 laps left until we end this first annual NRLA Indianapolis 500 race. John Andrews is still catching up to him. We won't know we won't know when would he try to pass Trey Smith, so this may take at least a couple minutes to actually reach the end of the 40th lap, but we're currently at 6 laps to go. Trey Smith is still doing fine. Fucking passed by John Andrews. Now we're at 5 laps to go. And John Andrews at this point needs to hurry up and at least try to pass the leader, Trey Smith, to become the new leader again. Or else he won't get the second win by the 2 same tracks, by 2 different things that you could do for Indianapolis. But yeah. Oh man. 4 laps to go. Oh, Keith really almost had a spot to try to pass John Andrews, but he is not going to give up to fight against Trey Smith, to battle against Trey Smith for the lead yet. So at this point, it's just going to be a top 3 finish for Keith Kent. We got 3 laps to go. Well, 3 of these drivers that really have gone close to each other. But Trey Smith is still pulling away the lead. Keith Kent may had a chance to pass John Andrews for second. Maybe by the backstretch. Nope, not yet. Okay. Well, John Andrews is still gonna catch up to Trey Smith anyway, so I guess Keith Kent wasn't ready to pass him yet. Maybe he just wanted to pass him by the front stretch, but I don't know how that would go, but it's nearly working, but he didn't manage to pass him for a second yet. Right until we get to the end of turn 4. This is actually going to be our final lap to end off the 2021 Indianapolis 500 race. So 1 lap to go, presented by the NRLA League. John Andrews tried to pass Trey Smith just by that first turn, but that didn't work. Trey Smith is still pulling away the lead away from the rest of the 28 drivers, so I think that's mostly going to be the end of the Indianapolis 500 race, so there's nothing that the other drivers can do other than just doing a single file pack racing. But yeah, this is our final turn, and Trey Smith will win the first annual NRLA Indianapolis 500 race. You know, I could have speed fixed up a little bit, but I made it into a shit race, so right now I'm not feeling too good about myself. But hopefully by the time I get to Friday, when I get to record the Coca-Cola 600 race, hopefully it wouldn't be that bad as this one. Since I'm really trying to make it a good Indianapolis 500 week. This one's a bit of a bummer, but Trey Smith won the Indianapolis 500, so that'll be his first win for this race. But yeah, that's all. Anyways, here is the official results of this race. So first we got, here's the race results. First we got Trey Smith, second John Andrews, third Keith Kent, fourth Ty Nicholas, fifth Louis Akawa, sixth B3 Creed, seventh Kip Silverpoint, Carbell, eighth Kip Silverpoint, ninth Freddie Waters, 10th Zachary Deletto, 11th Dylan Abrahuman, 12th Phil Moscow, 13th Christian Vargas, 14th Sophia Francanello, 15th Daniel Bouchard, 16th Edison Joel, 17th Lance Smith Jr., 18th David Byers, 19th Will Parrish, 20th Nick Caddy, 21st Mike Manford, 22nd Logan Williams, 23rd Peter Arjack, 24th Joey Carchvara, 25th Joshua Robinson, 26th Richie Falkman, 27th Sam Oskin, 28th Andrew Williams, and finally at 29th is Owen Crafton, the only driver that's been out of this race with a header problem. Wow. But anyways, that is gonna be it. Thank you guys for watching the first annual race of the 2021 NRLA Indianapolis 500 race. Sorry that has to be the end of, that's to end it that way, but nothing I could do to at least try to fix it, and then try to force myself to commentate this whole thing. So that's pretty much a bummer for me. But you know what? I got through that whole thing and just gotta end it there. But yeah. and I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna continue to record the qualifying and race, so I will only leave that to tomorrow. Same thing how it goes for the Hall's Indy Lights series, but yeah, this is pretty difficult, but we got for that whole thing, and yeah, that's good. That's just gonna be it for the 2021 Indy 500 week schedule. So thank you guys for watching. Congrats to Trey Smith for getting his first win at Indianapolis Motor Speedway, and I will see you guys next month, which is next week. Peace.